All right. Deep in the shadow world, some hall, known by some as the Shadowfell. This dark world is a mirror of the material plane. Its vastness the same as the world upon which it reflects. Cousins to the Feywild, and as such, populated by the same types of Fey creatures. The courts of Fey make their home here as much as they do in the wilds. And it is together that they rule sections, which of course is all theoretically overseen by the Raven Queen herself. Though even under her rule, there are those forces that would try to rise up against her. Legends speak even the Arch-Lich, now god figure Vecna, had their base of operations here. So it is a land of contradictions and danger, with the flows and runoff from the hells coming in and going out again. One example of that is, of course, the Rivoletta. But all of you have found yourself near as you see the beacon that is Coromel glowing in the darkness of the shadow. Lanterns that light the path, and small ghostly form, translucent. The figure having two small horns that come straight up from their head, otherwise almost looking like they could be elvish, ears wide and long, and dressed in what appears to be a outfit of nobility that has been tattered in various places, so they've been through some type of battle. As he comes and rushes towards you, please help me.
Help you with what?
Yeah, I immediately start looking around, like, seeing if he's being chased.
Indeed, you look around. Doesn't seem to be anyone chasing him currently. I've forgotten. I've forgotten. I need to know. I need to remember.
You drank from the river?
Oh, I was going to ask, like, what he's forgotten. I didn't even...
Maybe?
I forgot about the river thing.
I forget.
You don't remember if you drank from the river?
Right.
I mean, that tracks.
It sounds like you probably did.
Do you have any kind of identifying objects on you, by chance? A pendant, a signet ring?
I don't really have any objects, you know. Passes his hand through a rock.
Oh,
it's a ghost.
Yeah, he's ghostly,
bro.
Oh, he cooked?
So, you've forgotten who you are, but is there anything you do recall? Like, do you know what this river is?
No, but I know I think everything has to be in Cormel, but I'm scared to look, you know, going looking like this. I want to know. I want to know what caused my death. Something I've forgotten is important. I know that much. I know that much, loves. I recall this image in my head, this massive bridge made of marble, so white.
A marble bridge.
Didn't we?
All right. Why does looking like you are now? Why is that a problem for going back into the city?
Oh, I mean, usually don't let ghosts go down.
I don't think they can stop you. You move through rock.
Well, believe me, there's things that could kill me again, end my existence forever, or rob me of all consciousness.
I am not familiar with those things.
Celicus kind of mutters under his breath next to you. Actually, I think I might be able to do that.
Do you know how long ago you died?
Now I forget.
Okay.
Get low.
This guy has issues.
Based on their look, does it look like we can see how they died? Like, are there like
This part of their head is
throat,
missing.
like they're nearly headless Nick?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
His chest just has a huge gaping hole in it this whole time.
What killed you? I don't know. Here's your sign.
So, just to clarify,
All right, next
what-
idea. I'm just going to make a bunch of people, NPCs that are just the blue collar comedy tour.
There's your sign.
Perfect.
Sorry, good to you.
Wasn't the Ivory Bridge? Wasn't that the bridge to where we're going? Didn't we see an ivory colored bridge?
I don't recall,
I don't remember.
and I didn't drink from the river.
I
Just
might
to
have.
Remember
clarify.
if you did.
Yeah.
I don't remember, and even if I did, I didn't write it down.
Yeah. I feel like it was in a vision or something, but.
Quick, Celicus, pull out the tapestry.
Well, just to clarify, what is it you would like help with? Is it trying to reclaim your lost memories?
No, they begin to nod. Excellent.
And I'll kind of look over to Jath, who I think is the only one that has had dealings with this river before.
I mean, I know I was rich. And I'll pay you handsomely once I get my memories.
He's dead. How is he going to pay us anything?
I was thinking the same.
Oh no, property rights still extend even if you're undead.
Well, I mean, dead still have knowledge, and they can tell us where they've stashed things, but that's beside the point. Jath, do you happen to know? Maybe you might know what happens to memories that are taken by the river.
Out of character, I can roll Arcana, but I don't. The player does not remember.
Yeah, we can do a kind of check.
You got it.
Like what, a lark? They fall off of your head like pebbles?
I mean, I think, like, player me, I think I know what happens to them, but Alark doesn't.
I am actually very interested to hear this.
That is going to be 5 plus 4 is 9. Nope.
As you think this, you start to, as you're talking, he begins to kind of lightly sing to himself. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree, spin with spirits so wild and free. Just kind of entertaining himself as you all have a discussion.
Is that a tune I know?
You're not sure about you've not heard that tune in particular.
Okay.
But as you look at him, he just goes, yeah, it's the only words I remember. I remember fondly a woman singing it.
A woman singing to you about a gallows tree.
Mm-hmm. Because he starts to like kind of recount a lot of things because you were kind of asking him. He's like, well, remember the smell of oil paints, the taste of good wine, the sound of a man's low laughter, loves.
That sounds like a pleasure district.
And
What are those?
We'll have that talk later.
Or a gallery of a rich person.
I remember this painting of incompleted, a white stag amidst dark trees, surrounded by little lights that seem to fly around it.
So a Patronus, possibly.
But I had a necklace of silver black opal. And as he kind of talks about that, he begins to like shake and yell and cry.
You do sound highborn, actually. Any idea where you were born or who your people are? You must have a name.
So he thinks the necklace. So go ahead and give me a persuasion check. Seems like he starts beating the ground in anger.
You got it.
Except his hands goes through it, and that just makes
Yeah, I
him
was
more
gonna-
angry.
Yeah.
All right, that is a
funny.
19 plus 7 is 26.
Ooh, hot damn.
Kind of begins to snap out of it. Right, love.
So we're looking for a lost rich guy with anger issues.
What was the question that Jeth wanted?
So Jeth is asking, what was your name or where are you from? Or like if you're a noble of some kind of noble house, you must have some connection back to it. What do you recall of your house?
Right. I mean, I don't know if any of that's my house or not.
But you must have a name. I mean, your robes alone tell me
Yeah.
that you're certainly well lived and
Right.
well moneyed.
But he forgot.
I'm
That's
sure I
the
had
whole
it one
issue.
time. It's really a bad issue. As you hear this, Faye, like the idea that this fake creature forgot their name. That's like the worst thing that could possibly happen to them. That's almost like the equivalent of soul and spirit and everything about them. And it's kind of crazy one would forget that of your kind.
Holy shit! You forgot your name? Now she's upset. Like
Yeah.
genuinely upset. Who? Who made you forget? I'll beat their ass.
I don't
I
remember.
think that's part of the problem currently. But maybe
Oh.
once we're in the city, we can ask about a painting of a white stag.
But if you can help me, I'll repay you however you need. I'll
Oh,
promise,
this is
love.
personal.
And the opal, what was the necklace with the black opal?
He remembers having it, and that it was dear to him. And it seemed that when he discussed it is when he just started to go into a rage and despair. It seemed like it overwhelmed his ghostly form with emotion.
So, do we know what the shape of the opal was?
Tries to remember. He can't. It's too abstract for him to give any more details.
Okay. Because I figure we could probably. It might be easier to track down a high value necklace like that and see where it came from or where through. So we could probably check like a jewelry section in the city as well.
It's also the kind of thing that other nobles would recognize. If he's from here or hereabouts, I would assume you would describe it and someone would say, oh yeah, that's house whatever, or they come from here, right?
Exactly.
Those signets in particular are pretty well known. In fact, does he have any other symbology or signets on him?
No.
We can certainly ask.
Faye, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I've had limited but very interesting dealings with the Fae since becoming an adventurer last month. But what I have discovered is that their customs and social hierarchy and structure are somewhat different than what I'm accustomed to, and I didn't know if that also applied to the Fae and the Shadowfell. Like,
It applies to all Fae.
okay,
We're
so
all
maybe
Fae.
so there's a possibility that going into this city, that we might be making assumptions about society that are not accurate.
Above table. What?
Sorry, Alark is
That's
basically
fair.
saying that the Fae kind of operate on their own structure, that and mortals and things like that, like, we're used to a certain way, but maybe what we think are rules and things to follow are not necessarily true of the Fae and the Shadowfell. Is
Oh
kind of
yeah,
what he's.
I would assume so. Is that true, Matt?
Yeah, I would say there are different customs. What I think Faye would know is that this is a whole nother court. So this is where Faye is from in particular. So she wouldn't be absolutely familiar with the particular customs here. So
Fair.
the differences.
So clarification, is this a city of the Shadow Court, or is this a city in the Shadowfell that may have some court denizens? This is not a Fae specifically city, right?
We haven't gone in yet.
Well, let's fuck around and find out.
I do have one more question for you, Faye. Are there any universal things we should avoid doing, like social faux pas with Faye?
Don't
Not
ever
you,
lie to a Fae.
Specifically.
Don't ever lie. Don't ever lie. Don't tell them your name, and don't make a deal with them. Don't
Wait, you
eat their
tried to make a
food.
deal with us.
That's besides the point. Don't make a deal. Don't accept their food or water. If they offer it to you, don't do it. Get your own.
Sounds like
Send
my
her-
mother.
Wasn't there a bit of advice too that we once picked up that said don't thank them?
Yes, that one too. Don't say thank you, because then that means you owe me.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'll try to remember those. Thank you. Oh, I just broke rule number 1. I'm already bad at this.
Don't use manners. Don't say yes, ma'am. Don't yes, sir. Yes, they. Don't do any of that. Don't say thank you.
I just won't talk. How about that? I'll avoid that.
Yes. I could make you throw up flowers if that helps.
Ironic
that in
that
mind.
such a lawless society would have so many rules.
Well, there are rules because the lawless society is lawless, and so these are just words of wisdom.
Not
Sounds
so
like a
much a
field of
code
culture.
as it is guidelines.
I appreciate your kindness.
Don't say that either. I accept.
Showing
I accept your offer. Don't say that either.
What
I
is the name
suggest
of
we
the?
just let Faye talk to the Faye. The rest of us shut our mouths.
Okay, but I'm really dumb, so I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Probably about as good as us.
That's
I
fair.
mean, there's that old thing about people not wanting to upset my lineage that Whisper told us about. Like, maybe I should talk to them just because.
Oh, you're
they
Faye
don't-
Sugar Mommy. Okay,
Wait, what?
sorry. I heard someone say that, and I just assumed it meant. Anyways, I don't know what I assumed it meant.
I also don't know what you assumed it meant.
Dude, I love
But
playing a stupid character. It's so much fun. I'm sorry. I love this.
but apparently it would be bad, or most courts don't want to be indebted to my ancestor.
Yes, and they also can't touch you. I learned that the hard way.
That's right, you did have a weird reaction to touching me.
Anyways, I will do the talking. You guys follow. And if you're nice, you're cooked.
nice or polite?
Polite, that's different. Polite. Yeah, polite. Don't be polite.
Got it.
I thought it was
Be-
be polite, not nice.
Be.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. I'm confusing myself. You guys are confusing me. She like puts her hands on her hips as she has this perplexed expression on her face as she's looking at the ground. What was I gonna say?
I'm gonna look to the ghost fellow and be like, we're gonna call you Casper for the time being, since you don't remember your own name, or maybe Stag, since that's a detail that seems to resonate with you. Stag, are you guys cool with him like floating along with us while we're?
Wait,
well,
is
I
he
thought
blue?
he
Did you say
couldn't-
that he was blue?
Yeah.
What if we call him the Blueberry? Or Bloob?
Also, I thought he couldn't go back into the city.
Yeah, I just want to go back in.
Oh, does not want to go back. Okay, so I guess
Yeah,
the major details that we have about which of the two names did you prefer? Baloob or Stag?
I mean, Stag seems more like a nickname.
All right.
Oh, so you hate me. Okay. Sorry. I'm dramatic, I'm sorry.
Stag, we'll see what we can find out about your silver onyx pendant and white stag painting while we're in there. Alaric, what was the name of the giant we were going to find? Maybe that rocks some memories loose for Stag.
Do you mean Eldrith Umbro?
Does Stag respond to that at all?
He doesn't have any response.
Would Faye know anything that might stir his memory?
I mean, probably finding these details, you'd think it's like, as far as like right now, probably not.
Okay.
Maybe if you can cast Greater Restoration.
I don't know if I know that one. Let me look.
We're not at a high enough level. I was trolling you a little bit.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess
Done.
I'm just as goofy as my character, for real.
For what it's worth, I threw in a city map of where you are going
Oh.
into handouts.
That's not small.
The river runs through the city? That can't be safe for people. Like, the people living along the river's edge are just past, like, evaporation is making them forget shit.
Is it me or does this look like a beholder?
A little bit.
Little bit.
You know, if you wanted to get away with murder, all you would have to do is just throw them in the river.
I don't like that the river is smiling at us.
Yeah, exactly.
Beholder was right on. That freaking little cluster of...
Mm-hmm. It's pretty solid and daunting. Okay. Which direction are we approaching from?
Well, we were walking along the river, so
We might not know. Send Blitzvalka up for this aerial view and be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I don't like what this looks like from up here," and bring it back down.
Yo, that bridge, the city bridge, I think that's the ivory bricked or the white bricked bridge he was speaking of.
So he probably got thrown off of the bridge.
I mean, it's possible, like, ceremoniously thrown off. Like, who knows? That might just be like a thing that happens in this city.
God, you accidentally get splashed.
Well, no, maybe that's like the corporal punishment, is they just, as a collective, throw you off the bridge.
Oh, I see. So you think
I
maybe
don't like
Stab-
that.
Right? Anyway, that's a lot of assumption making.
True.
We can figure it out as we go. And Stag will return with what we can. Begin heading towards the city.
Here we go. Oh.
Does it?
and-
Am I the
Elena-
only? Oh,
Sorry. I'll pass this spotlight over to you. Elena, I am going to quickly send you something that, as you get closer, your connection to this world will allow you to begin to remember. If that makes sense.
Okay.
The river has the opposite effect on her.
All right. So, but as you read that, we'll go to Caitlin.
I just wanted to ask, does anybody else find it strange that we are helping a random ghost that we met along the river?
Well, I mean,
Is it weird that you're helping us after finding us randomly in a cave?
Nah, we had common goals aligned, you know? And the plot would have been really weird if it was me doing one thing and y'all doing something else.
I mean, the plot kind of lines up with Stag. He's from this city. We're going to this city.
and it's sort of a thing like perhaps we still have the main thing we're searching for, and if we happen to find Stag's thing along the way, great.
Is this a common occurrence for this group?
Side quests? Yeah.
Yes.
We constantly have like a main thing that we're pursuing, and then other stuff comes up. Like I have to save a forest.
Well, yeah, I guess there's things that come up are like, oh, I have to go to another shop in the day, not, oh, here's a ghost. Let's go on a quest because we met a ghost along a river. That will, by the way, make you forget if you drink from. That is not your everyday type thing.
Well, we are in the Shadowfell. Perhaps
He
it
don't
isn't
forget you
one of
very
the occurrences.
passionately about this.
He was, again, you're proving we are in the... Since I met you, I have fought a dragon and have now come into the Shadowfell. You literally crossed dimensions, and now I am befriending a ghost.
So what I'm hearing is your life has vastly improved since you met us.
Improved, it depends on how you look at it. More deadly, yes, definitely.
You're not dead.
yet.
You're as alive as we found you,
Mm-hmm.
or you found us.
One, don't forget, Calder, you got to do that within a year. And two,
Yeah.
that nearly wasn't the first dragon that we encountered.
No.
Would you believe us if we told
Not even
you
that.
that was our third dragon?
At this point, there's very little you couldn't tell me that I wouldn't believe.
Technically, fourth dragon if you count when ours was a dragon.
It's fair. Oh. It's gonna get weirder. Buckle up.
Kaylee just kind of chuckles to himself and he's like, oh, if Zelicus could see me now.
Do you find it strange that your patron and your friend Celicus have such closely, like their names are so close?
Now that you mention it,
What if Celicus
We're not
here
related.
is actually your patron in disguise, and they just changed their name slightly?
yeah, no, that wouldn't happen. Celicus
Or
can
could
see.
it?
No, it couldn't. Celicus can see. Zelicus cannot.
I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh, we banned
front
her.
row. Front row.
Based on the quality of the conversation, or what?
Matt had his coffee. He's like, okay, it's time.
We were walking along the river, and we're just trying to keep our memories intact.
Meanwhile, actually, he's saying you're all now dumber for having heard that conversation. He awards us no points, and may God have mercy on our souls.
We do
I'm
not
gonna-
pass go. We do not collect 200 gold.
I'm gonna have to burn my heroic inspiration for the waking up today to try and make this save.
To be clear, is this psychic, magical, sleep, or charmed?
No.
Awesome.
21.
I got a 19.
Much
I rolled
better.
a 14.
6.
12.
7.
21.
Okay.
If it helps, I'm out of fireballs.
15s. So really, my under 16s is really what it is. 15s and lower. As the conversation, it's a little confusing because as you're trying to piece together everything and you were talking about what, everything you've been through, that there seems to be gaps in it. Like, specifically, an injury to an enemy that doesn't have a source. Knowing you can see and light is coming from somewhere, but you cannot remember where it was coming from in a battle. And my others, as you walk, you often kind of feel strange. But in your reactions, there's this, when something is trying to rob you. And in that moment of realizing that, you kind of turn and you see images of Orion floating towards the river from your other party members.
Does anyone else see that?
Yes, but what do you suppose it means?
First off, I think we're walking too close to the river. That's the first thing I think it means.
Brilliant.
Are
they
all
forgetting
of the memories
parts
we
of
see like
Obi?
that?
And that's when you realize Orion's not next to you.
Obi.
Does he normally have a habit of wandering?
No.
And he's normally like a beacon or a nightlight.
I will look through Blitzfalka's eyes with blind sight to see if I mean, first it's going to be invisible 120 feet. Like anything I can see with blind sight that.
Yeah. Looking above, you can see where a side of the bank of the river looks collapsed. And Obi lies down there, like half submerged within the waters.
I immediately send Blitzfalka down to pull him out. She's large.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me an athletics check for Blitzfalka.
I will have Cass jump and start bounding that way.
All right.
I would have chased after, but only to stop Calder from like throwing himself headfirst into the water.
It's cocked. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Okay. So coming down, grabbing, and doing it quick enough, and allow them to fully push them out. You can sense that even the form of Blitzfalka for a moment kind of like almost glitches, almost comes out of being when in contact with the waters. But fast enough lifts them out, and you can see silvery strands of light flowing off of Obi into the river as he's soaked in the waters.
I'm going to immediately just Cespula, like repeatedly casting Prestidigitation, trying to clean the water from him before touching him, since I know like it'll cause me to forget.
Absolutely. Channeling your power over the waters. Go ahead and give me your spellcasting, actually. You find this is harder than the waters themselves having.
Ooh, pretty good. 17 on the die plus charisma is 21.
Okay. The waters seem to resist this, but between you and it, there is almost a reaction. And as opposed to overpowering, it's almost like the waters decide to obey you. And Jonathan, would you like to give the visual for what that looks like?
Sure. You see almost like shadow tendrils begin to like leak from me, where I'm like pale white, and just this these tendrils start like starting at his head, just start kind of like basically coating Obi and like pushing the water back, and you just kind of see like this ripple of the water as it starts to like push it away from him.
It flows back, running off. And as it totally leaves, Obi's form is almost transparent. Now you can see the ground below them. And even as the waters ran off, it seems silvery threads began running and flowing down towards the river.
I
Gotta let him go.
I'm gonna kneel down and try to grab his hand as I'm just kind of like trying to tap his face, and I don't even know if I can, or if like what happened with Stag when Stag tried to put his hand through the rock. If that's
You go to tap, and these like crystalline flakes begin to come from your fingers and almost surround the form, as though holding it in place. At the same point, you feel the strain of it wanting to go. As Obi looks up, I've slipped, and coughs.
I knew you'd spent too long away from a ship. You never would have slipped back in the day. Maybe we shouldn't have spent so much time on land.
I heard someone kept on calling my name. And I thought, they said they knew who Umber was. And then they said, gotcha, and everything just fell from underneath me.
Please tell me that your final words to me aren't going to be you admitting that you fell for a siren's call.
He laughs and coughs, and as he coughs, you see more silver just go to the air and flow down. They said they knew our mom. Sorry. I just can't help but press those buttons.
Did they tell you anything about her at least? Or am I losing you for just a trifling whim?
They just said, now she'll really have something to cry about, and left.
Oh, that's fucked.
I'm sorry. You see now the strain against your spell is heavier, as the form seems to want to completely dissolve.
And I'm just going to pat his hand and say Suwin, casting healing word on him, not thinking it's going to do anything, but hoping that it'll give him some comfort.
As you cast, you say Suin, the flow pauses for a moment and said flows into your mouth. And you remember the fight with Grimshale and the darkness, and you suddenly see from Obi's point of view, hear him chanting. As the rest of you see this, as it comes in, you see for a moment in Calder's body, there's this brief silvery form and mist that it looks like the essences are commingling, almost like they resonate on the same frequency.
Sorry, I'm currently crying. Gonna have to talk to my therapist about this death for real. I'm joking.
That's a game well played.
If it looks like he's still here, or does it look like he's still like looking at me, talking to me, or has he like?
He's still here for the moment. Yeah.
I'm gonna be. Oh, you got it in my mouth.
Is there anything you want to do? Calder, anybody else?
Did he absorb his memory?
Looked like he absorbed that and possibly even some of his being. And as a reminder, because in case I was watching in, these are these are twins. Realize of the Fey realm itself, so their essences are recombining almost.
Oh wait, his brother's dying. Sorry, oh my gosh, I forgot the names. I mixed up the names. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Faye, okay. So does she kind of get the feeling that like they're merging, like part of his essence is going into Calder?
Yeah, I think more like that it can. Some of it as like looks like it's run off, but it looks like instead of it being having to be kind of wasted and returned to the river, it looks like some that Calder could absorb a good portion.
Calder, you don't have to lose your brother. She's gonna take a step forward. Like she's clearly bothered by this. She hates the sight. You know, she's like, I don't like death. I don't like seeing it. But, you know, if there's like a chance that he could live on in some way, you know, and I'm gonna kind of like convey that. I don't know how to say it. It's kind of like, it's like he could be a part of you.
I'm all ears.
I don't know. Drink his essence. I don't know. Have it.
So, Leanna, you can, if you want, you can go ahead and make up something as Faye.
Okay, cool.
See how it works.
Okay. There's an ancient Fey rite where we pass down sometimes.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
I gotta explain it so you know what you're getting into.
Nope. That's
Let
my
me
twin.
say this. Thank you. So she's like, this is something that we do, is that the plants and the animals pass their memories down. So what we could do is, instead of losing him forever, he could instead pass it down to you.
Well, you're telling me I can finally use plant growth?
Your sass is not very appreciated right now. I'm trying to help you. She's putting her hands on her hips. Just like, so mirror growth. Oh my gosh. Okay. So she's going to come up to him. And she's gonna be like, okay, this might feel a little weird, but do you want to go through with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to also kind of dig my fingers into the dirt beneath Obi's head and try to do like the enrichment part of plant growth, which normally takes 8 hours, but I'm trying to like force this ritual to happen, and instead of enriching the half-mile radius of plants around here try to bring Obi within to me.
She's going to she's gonna press her hand in the center of his chest. And underneath his chest, a light begins to pulse as if, like under her hand, the light begins to pulse like a heartbeat. And it's gonna kind of go up her arm, like almost like veins. And then her eyes are gonna kind of turn like a very bright, like, you know, like how their eyes turn a completely glowing color. So it's kind of like that. They turn like a vivid green as soon as she does it. And then her voice kind of changes. And it kind of resonates with like power, as if a million voices were screaming the words instead of her just saying them softly. But she says, Magalana Mielenan. Mavalana Venan. And then she's going to lift her hand from his chest, and then she's going to place it on his. Malasaludinadas. Malasamulinaham. Maluvinin. And then all of the light leaves her and enters Calder. And it and then I guess Obi kind of dissipates because all of his essence has been transferred to Calder. But it leaves her body through that arm the similar way it went up the arm into her whole being. It goes from her whole being out through her fingertips and into his chest. And then the light pulses like a heartbeat in his chest as it had in Obi's. And then it goes silent. Mavinon, you are one.
All right. And Calder, you kind of hear the last tones of him practicing a song with kobolds to sing of all you back in the day before it silences. And this intense feeling of the two of you as one fades, and you have the memories. You still know who you were, Obi, understanding things, and even some pranks he played on you that you only now just get it was him. What would you like to do?
Oh, also when something I forgot to add was when she was doing the rite, only Calder could understand the language. It's because she was like connected to both of them at the same time. But it's like, we guide you. Hold on. So it was, we guide you unto death. Hold on. We guide you unto death. We bring forth the eternal soul. For once you were empty, but now you are full. We guide you into the path of being one. With this, you now have a new name. It's like, I don't know, your name has merged with theirs, I guess. It's like some cool thing.
A combining of two names type of thing. Very cool.
Yeah.
So then, Calder, how do you react?
First shaking my head at the recognition of the pranks that I now know were him. And then looking at Faye and just like tears coming down my face. Thank you. but I'm not merging my name with his.
Well, that's rude.
Cold Iron? Corian? What?
Kobe.
I think that's a cow.
Older is crazy.
Jath looks over at Faye and says, think I owe you an apology. I thought you were just a confused wood elf. That was impressive.
I know. I still don't like you, but you're
That's
forgiven.
fine. You'll get used to me eventually. I'm like some sort of old scar or burn or rash you just can't seem to lose.
You're mansplaining my own race to me.
I simply said I was mistaken. If you
I'm
don't accept
talking
that,
about before. But you know what? Let bygones be bygones. Okay, really quick question. Hold on, let me look at the picture. Do you have any, like, does your character have any piercings or anything?
huge dramatic facial scar, very clearly some kind of acid burn across his face.
Okay, so no metal piercings or anything
No.
like that.
He's not really
Okay.
into metal. Well, not that metal.
Okay, well, oh my gosh, yeah, you're right. Oh, cooked. Okay, sorry. Okay, cool. But just for like roleplay sake, she's gonna pat you on the back, and then you're quite literally gonna throw up a bunch of flowers.
Prestidigitation, right?
¿Qué pasó?
Prestidigitation. Is that the spell? Is that the cantrip?
Probably
Druidcraft.
Druidcraft.
Druidcraft. All right. Faye will in turn find herself surrounded by a necklace of very sharp, pointy, stabby-looking leaves right around her throat.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Like, seriously?
You're
As
not the
Jabro-
only one.
Like tit for tat.
As Jath is listing off the things that he's like, Salicus also continues on wiping a tear from his eye, like a parasite or bacteria, or no, a venereal disease.
Mold.
I mean, if we're going to be comparing things, I think venereal disease is probably the most accurate. Difficult to get rid of, generally a nuisance, and can cause some significant scarring.
Oh god, I hope he cured himself of that before he just went inside me.
That's a different. What do you say it that way?
Phrasing. Oh,
Is that also why you've put on weight?
Telecus, can you check? Can you do the thing?
I'm not that kind of doctor.
You turn your head and cough or what?
I know that you can cure diseases.
Not today.
Fine.
So you're going to be itchy for a while.
All right. So
Yeah, really quick. I'm so sorry.
move this up, Pog.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Okay. So from this, what would you like to do?
Are there any effects or anything you can collect, Calder? Or is this it? Just the essence?
I think I got as much as I was going to, thanks to Faye's ritual, but we'll see in time what this does to me.
If it helps, unlike Celicus, I don't think you look a pound heavier.
I mean, I did just become one of one now, I guess. So I wouldn't be surprised if I hold some water for a time.
So we have a river, and we have our city, and we have questions to ask about a certain piece of jewelry or ornature.
Kind of off to the side a little bit, not too close to the river, not danger close, but off to the side a little bit. Alaric is going to take out a unlit torch. He's going to kind of work it down the into the ground so that it's standing upright. And he's going to take some of the ruby dust out of his component pouch. And around the torch, he's going to draw a sigil in the ground with his chalk, or if it's loose enough, just kind of etching it into the dirt there in order to complete the arcane symbols necessary. And then he's going to take the ruby dust and sprinkle it over the top of the unlit torch. And as he does, he mutters an arcane incantation under his breath. And then the torch kind of, the dust as it touches the top of the torch kind of turns into sparks and then crackles. Then the torch comes alight with this blue eternal flame that very much looks like Calder's Fey torch in the light of it, and it kind of flickers. The colors go from this amethyst back to blue, this kind of cold fire blue, and the arcane symbol that he carved kind of fades away as the spell is cast, and he kind of wipes off his hand, nods towards the flame, and leaves the continual flame burning there as a marker forever.
With that, do you all decide to proceed from there?
Let's go to the city.
Thank you for that, Alaric.
Say, curious if Kalen has anything on that, or if not, if Kalen would like to kind of take the lead as you all begin to approach the city.
I was literally just about to say, Kaylin just kind of turns around, heads towards the city.
Yeah. So perfect. And so as describe it, feel free to have a little bit of that. Now approaching here, this Coramel, lit by all these lanterns, seems to be a vast metropolis. Huge population, all types of creatures you see.
Are we coming in from the east or the west?
Yeah, so your choices here. You'd be coming from the west, and there are like some roads that there's a road that you can kind of follow there. That should be the the northern end on the west.
Oh.
But you could also like cross in to come through one of the main ones if you wanted, like if you wanted to go north or whatever. But down by the docks there, you see there are various places where people do sail the river with seemingly a large glass covering their vessels so that they don't get any of the spray or the runoff from the ocean itself. You can hear people going back and forth, wanting to be where they need, and you see all types of creatures, goblins and satyrs, and some more put together, slightly undead folks, though not as discorporeal as the one that you had met.
Like zombies?
They look a little bit more with it than your typical zombie might. The same point. There's humans that seem to be here as well. A variety of various creatures. So mostly you see various types of fae, goblins, and humans.
Do they all seem to be speaking common, or is it a common Shadowfell language? Can we understand them?
Some speak in common, others speak what out of game is common Shadowfell, which is Umbral.
Umbral. Okay.
And I just put the population breakdown to give you guys more of a visual idea and the size of the city.
So they've entered the city, like, for sure, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. So that's okay. Wait, she'll be able to know. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure that. Is this Coramel? I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Yes, you're in the city.
Okay, sorry. I don't want to get
Coramel.
this wrong, Matt.
You're good. You're good. But yeah, and as you see, you can see that there's the most prominent thing you see right now is like this ostentatious mansion with multiple gables, turrets, with this fine exterior of wood painted bright blue with gold trim. And from there, you see many in the city kind of come in and out, grabbing things to what looks like maintain. They're on a uniform that looks like they're there to maintain the various lamps that go about the city. The lamp itself is surrounded in this golden light that is provided by numerous lamps within the city itself.
Do the locals seem to be flinching away from the lamps, or perfectly comfortable with it? Right. So
Very
you're talking about a place that's gray all the time, and they're totally fine with this light.
Yep, and it has bright colors as well. Seems like the light itself has chased away that gray aspect. And even as you come in, there's a little bit of like this emotional heaviness that has been with you since you've gotten here that almost melts away as you enter Coramel.
To himself, Jath kind of looks around and says, "So it's a refuge."
As soon as they enter, kind of, Faye is gonna stop in her tracks, and her eyes are gonna kind of go distant, as if she's like hearing a million voices at once and stuff. And she's gonna kind of put her hands on her hips because she's like talking to Calder at this point. I don't know if everyone else is around her.
We're all together at this point. I think,
Okay,
yeah.
all together. Okay. She's like, "Oh, those are the rules. Okay, guys, gather around. I have something very serious to tell you all."
Do I know if she's trying to pull a prank on us? By trying to get us close?
No, she's being so dead ass. Like her expression is actually the most serious you've ever seen it in her entire life. Like she's
Cautiously get closer.
"Okay, guys, I figured out something. I could hear it. Don't speak ill of the two top dogs. Okay?
And
Don't
who are they?
We're the dogs.
the queen and the prince. Don't talk badly about them. You
Wait,
will
they're
die."
dogs?
I don't know. I just heard a human use that term, and so I adopted it. But anyway, don't speak ill of them.
Do you know their names by chance? Or how they're referenced?
I'm very scared to say their name. Names have power.
What if you whisper it in my ear and I'll say the names?
Then I still would say it. It's okay. You know what? Like, she's gonna like lower her voice again. She's like, Queen of the Night and Magic, the Black Prince. Don't speak ill of their name. Don't speak ill of them. You will die. And then she said, also, vandalism is a very big no-no here. Don't do it. Okay? And then don't make people upset. If you hurt someone's reputation, you will die. She's just being really dramatic.
There's a lot
Straight
of
to jail.
dying involved in these rules.
We are the Fae.
Hmm.
Also, you don't. Okay, so do you guys know where they have the big gavel and they bang on the counter? Do you guys know what that is? I don't remember the word for it.
Courthouse.
Courthouse. Trial! Okay, so if you did a bad thing, your Miranda rights don't exist here.
Who's Miranda?
I don't know,
Okay.
but you'll get a trial.
You do or you don't?
Okay.
You don't get a trial, and they decide whether you're good or bad. And you don't want a Fae to decide if you're good or bad. Don't
Couldn't agree
act
more.
ignorant. And the Black Prince has the final say. Got it? And then she's gonna have that big shit eating grin on her face again.
Okay. I got three main points out of that. Does that sound right?
Okay, don't speak bad of the
I put it in
queen.
handouts too.
Don't speak bad of Queen and Prince. Don't commit vandalism. Don't damage a person's reputation. You don't have any rights. Don't act ignorant. And the Black Prince has all say.
Right. Okay.
So keep your head down and don't talk to people. She's gonna give him a big thumbs up with a big grin.
Okay.
And don't break shit. I know that might be hard for you, Kaylin, but don't break shit.
Kayla just kind of shrugs and he's like, I'm a big guy.
We'll make yourself smaller. Does someone have a shrinking spell?
Calder?
I don't have a shrinking spell.
No,
Well, that's
Cal-
just very
no, not
unfortunate.
about that, Calder.
Oh.
So-
What's up, Celicus?
do you not remember why the Queen of Night and Magic might not ring some bells?
I mean, I thought it was similar to what is potentially my mother's title of Mistress of Air and Darkness.
Yeah. And the Court of Night and Magic. Supposedly thus run by the Queen of Night and Magic.
Wait, are you saying my mom has another title and that the Queen of Coromel is my mom? And I have yet another brother?
I don't know, but last time you did your... And he kind of makes vague gestures with his hands of like communing with your magic of what it's supposed to be. You came out of it saying something about the Court of Night and Magic, and I committed it to memory. I wrote it down.
Oh, when we communed with our patron, right? and I'm gonna try to see if I can shift into Obi's memories and see if I recall what Celicus is talking about, and see if, like, is this something I can remember right now?
I would say in the moment you remember vaguely the form of this woman who he talked to, but you don't have much else.
Yeah, Celicus, it's going to take me some time to see if I'm actually able to recall our memories like that.
Just very first thought that came to my mind is that apparently this prince has just unilateral decision making here, and if it turns out they are less than thrilled to discover that they have siblings, maybe we don't mention the relation and try not to bring it up just in case, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, you know what? Probably a good idea.
I tend to concur that being unknown or lesser known is probably the optimal scenario at this point, because the deck seems to be stacked against basically everyone.
The rule about ignorance not being excuse is particularly concerning, considering only Faye got the
And
rules.
you cannot know what the rules are. It's not knowable, so you're always wrong.
Exactly. So
This
you're
is-
always in our debt.
This is
You
sounding
just
like
said
the Queen of Hearts
ours.
trials.
You know you just said hours, right, Faye?
I meant all Faye.
Right. When my lord calls me back to whatever plane he's from, I will think of you.
Interesting.
But we do. Perhaps we can still try to make inroads into finding this Eldrith Umbril.
And the conversation around our friend with the necklace, certainly. We can certainly ask around.
Without ruining or tarnishing reputations.
I mean, we stand out as we are. There's no way they don't know exactly what sort of
Well,
primal
you
planar
all
thing
stand
just-
out.
Calder, the both of you. Enough.
We blend in just fine.
Just a quick question. I've found that most of the time when dealing with people on, say, the less than legal side, you have to worry less about offending them. So maybe if we found a local fence, someone who works in stolen goods, they might have firsthand knowledge of that necklace and the painting. It'll stop us from going around and going into shops and talking to them. Because
As you recall that rule about reputation, if you were to walk into a shop and ask, prithee, sir, maybe perhaps you deal in stolen goods, you're now suspect and probably convict. Even
yeah,
asking,
that's why you wouldn't do that in a shop. You in the past, I may have gone to a tavern, sat, listened for any kind of nefarious things going on, or had a party member do the same. And then when they hear that, they just strike up a conversation with them.
how's that working out for y'all?
In the past, pretty well. But I've only been with you guys for less than a week.
My suggestion is that if we do it this time around, we stick together. The last time we had somebody looking for a fence or something of that like, it didn't turn out well.
It did not, no.
Ahem. 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 Yeah.
But perhaps taverns here are like taverns where we're from, and it's a watering hole and first place to gather information from.
Not unreasonable. Faye, I assume if we make any missteps, you'll tell us before we cross into the trap, right?
Huh?
Never you mind. Never you mind.
I would guarantee you that the taverns here are veritable hives of scum and villainy.
You immediately tarnished reputations.
She's gonna slap her hand over his mouth. One more word out of you, and you'll be throwing up flowers for the rest of the day. Got it?
He does
Perhaps-
the hand over his mouth kind of zip motion.
Good. I don't feel like dying. Okay?
Not today.
I don't like you.
Luckily, I am versed in a common sign language.
Do you say that out loud, or was that Rob talking?
Kalen actually signs that. He's like, luckily, I speak common sign language.
My eyes go huge, and I sign back, "Holy shit!"
Oh, you do it as well? Awesome. Yes.
Oh, this is the first person you've met that
And I just go into the longest ramble about how I've been trying to find other people that know it and had been trying to teach Obi for years, and he just
Kalen is
refused.
doing the exact same thing, saying, "I know, right?"
you can almost hear the screaming, even though the and
Alaric.
they're looking over one another. It's
Kalen,
fascinating.
did we just become best friends?
I think we did.
Alaric, I think our friends have become apoplectic. They are making strange twitches towards each other for no obvious reason.
Not a single somatic component is thrown in here. You're like, I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Definitely not burning hands.
Right.
As far as cooler heads go, given that we've got Celicus and Kalen, and we will stand out as a sore thumb no matter where we go, what's the first stop?
Well, again, I think one, I would like to stay away from the river. Two, hopefully, I mean, it seems a lively enough place. Perhaps we just follow the noise of where people are congregating.
Reasonable.
And you two, she's gonna point to Calder and Kalen, and she's like, "Shut up, okay? I don't want to die."
Kalen does. He signs out, or he just says final words. I do want to point out, if we go to a tavern by the river, you know, a lot of times if people are smuggling things in and out, that's most likely where they might hang out.
And if they have a dispute, they might end up in the river.
Exactly. It's easier to drag them 20 yards than half a mile.
I actually wonder what the effect of those lamps are on the river. Does it actually prevent any kind of... Never mind, it's a future research topic.
You can see as you watch, it does seem to be a heavily guarded bridge and patrolled.
And there's only one bridge in the entire town, right?
Yeah.
So as I see the map, it's one bridge, period, the end. There's sort of a temple type of thing in the northern center. There's at least some kind of fortress bottom right, so southeast-ish. And then there's maybe a graveyard mid-south, southwest.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And apparently a couple of parks. Got to walk your dog somewhere.
Every town needs green space.
Gotta take the mental health walks.
Mental what?
Mental health walks.
Never heard of it.
You should try it. It really is.
They keep telling me
a
about this
wonder.
long walk off a short pier. It's not the same thing, but
No,
apparently
that's a way different thing.
okay.
Cool.
So we
Yeah.
find the loudest tavern.
Yeah, definitely. I am going to go ahead and put in a keyed map, just that way, just easier for everyone to know where we are. And I trust y'all not to meta too much.
Too much. Huh?
But that way it just makes a little bit more sense. We go through.
As we're heading out, we'll Kalen will sign a calder and basically say, if the Fae here are anything like our Fae, chances are we're gonna hear a lot of really good gossip.
I just nod my head like, yup.
Damn right.
But I'll sign back. I think she might be unique in that aspect.
Unique.
You
I
hear
don't know
that.
what to say to that. I really don't.
That was said in common sign language. You have no idea what we're saying.
We're just moving our fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, dead ass? That's crazy.
Yeah, seriously.
My bad, G.
You're good.
I started looking at my thing and I didn't hear the sign language part of it.
You normally don't hear sign language.
Hmm,
No.
That's strange.
All right.
Are we? Where exactly are we headed?
So if you're looking for the loudest inn, you're heading up north to number 1, also known as the Horngate Inn.
Oh, number 1. Ooh, that's way up north.
And you hear, as you approach, you do hear music coming from it, a merry strain dancing across the air. So light, you don't notice at first. As it becomes clearer, you recognize the tune as the one that Shade had been lightly singing. And as we go to our break, I'm going to go ahead and play it for you at the same time. So back in 15.
Oh, gather ye round where the shadows creep in a tavern so snug where the dark dreams seep with a pint in hand and a grin so sly. We toast to the living and the ones
Ooh,
who
that's a good one.
die. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fell of a merry chase. The fiddler plays as the moon turns red and the whispers rise from the long lost dead. Come join the reel, says a voice so sweet, though you'll pay the toll with your own 2 feet. Step light, the floorboards groan. A jig for the damned and the yet to be known. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fail of a merry chase. They'll charm your coin, they'll steal your breath. Their jokes are sharp as a widow's death. But oh, the fun, the tricks, the spree, till you find yourself in eternity. Oh, gather ye round where the shadows creep in a tavern so snug where the dark dreams seep with a pint in hand and a grin so sly. We toast to the living and the ones who die. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fell of a merry chase. The fiddler plays as the moon turns red and the whispers rise from the long lost dead. Come join the reel, says a voice so sweet, though you'll pay the toll with your own 2 feet. Step light, the floorboards groan. A jig for the damned and the yet to be known. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. where the shadows creep in a tavern so snug where the dark dreams seep with a pint in hand and a grin so sly. We toast to the living and the ones who die. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fell of a merry chase. The fiddler plays as the moon turns red and the whispers rise from the long lost dead. Come join the reel, says a voice so sweet, though you'll pay the toll with your own 2 feet. Step light, the floorboards groan. A jig for the damned and the yet to be known. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fail of a merry chase. They'll charm your coin, they'll steal your breath. Their jokes are sharp as a widow's death. But oh, the fun, the tricks, the spree, till you find yourself in eternity. Oh, gather ye round where the shadows creep in a tavern so snug where the dark dreams seep with a pint in hand and a grin so sly. We toast to the living and the ones who die. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fell of a merry chase. The fiddler plays as the moon turns red and the whispers rise from the long lost dead. Come join the reel, says a voice so sweet, though you'll pay the toll with your own 2 feet. Step light, the floorboards groan. A jig for the damned and the yet to be known. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fail of a merry chase. They'll charm your coin, they'll steal your breath. Their jokes are sharp as a widow's death. But oh, the fun, the tricks, the spree, till you find yourself in eternity. Oh, gather ye round where the shadows creep in a tavern so snug where the dark dreams seep with a pint in hand and a grin so sly. We toast to the living and the ones who die. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fell of a merry chase. The fiddler plays as the moon turns red and the whispers rise from the long lost dead. Come join the reel, says a voice so sweet, though you'll pay the toll with your own 2 feet. Step light, the floorboards groan. A jig for the damned and the yet to be known. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fail of a merry chase. They'll charm your coin, they'll steal your breath. Their jokes are sharp as a widow's death. But oh, the fun, the tricks, the spree, till you find yourself in eternity. gather ye round where the shadows creep in a tavern so snug where the dark dreams sleep, with a pint in hand and a grin so sly. We toast to the living and the ones who die. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirit so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace, for the shadow fell of a merry chase. The fiddler plays as the moon turns red and the whispers rise from the long lost dead. Come join the reel, says a voice so sweet, though you'll pay the toll with your own 2 feet. Step light, the floorboards groan. A jig for the damned and the yet to be known. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirit so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace, for the shadow fell of a merry chase. They'll charm your coin, they'll steal your breath. Their jokes are sharp as a widow's death. But oh, the fun, the tricks, the spree, till you find yourself in eternity. Oh, gather ye round where the shadows creep in a tavern so snug where the dark dreams sleep, with a pint in hand and a grin so sly. We toast to the living and the ones who die. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirit so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace, for the shadow fell of a merry chase. The fiddler plays as the moon turns red and the whispers rise from the long lost dead. Come join the reel, says a voice so sweet, though you'll pay the toll with your own 2 feet. Step light, the floorboards groan. A jig for the damned and the yet to be known. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirit so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace, for the shadow fell of a merry chase. They'll charm your coin, they'll steal your breath. Their jokes are sharp as a widow's death. But oh, the fun, the tricks, the spree, till you find yourself in eternity. Oh, gather ye round where the shadows creep in a tavern so snug where the dark dreams sleep, with a pint in hand and a grin so sly. We toast to the living and the ones who die. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirit so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace, for the shadow fell of a merry chase. The fiddler plays as the moon turns red and the whispers rise from the long lost dead. Come join the reel, says a voice so sweet, though you'll pay the toll with your own 2 feet. Step light, the floorboards groan. A jig for the damned and the yet to be known. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirit so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace, for the shadow fell of a merry chase. They'll charm your coin, they'll steal your breath. Their jokes are sharp as a widow's death. But where the shadows creep in a tavern so snug where the dark dreams seep with a pint in hand and a grin so sly. We toast to the living and the ones who die. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fell of a merry chase. The fiddler plays as the moon turns red and the whispers rise from the long lost dead. Come join the reel, says a voice so sweet, though you'll pay the toll with your own 2 feet. Step light, the floorboards groan, a jig for the damned and the yet to be known. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fell of a merry chase. They'll charm your coin, they'll steal your breath. Their jokes are sharp as a widow's death. But oh, the fun, the tricks, the spree, till you find yourself in eternity. Oh, gather ye round where the shadows creep in a tavern so snug where the dark dreams seep with a pint in hand and a grin so sly. We toast to the living and the ones who die. Dance, my friends, round the gallows tree. Spin with the spirits so wild and free. Laugh in the face of the grave's embrace for the shadow fell of a merry chase. The fiddler plays as the moon turns red and the
Alrighty. Are everybody back?
Whoop whoop.
I'm back.
I immediately am trying to learn the chords of the song as we've walked in.
Nice. I was trying to get them down. So you walk in, you can see that this large horn-colored mansion dominates the east side of the road with a stone exterior and a slate gray roof. The building sports numerous gables, turrets, stained glass windows, and is bedecked with balconies and intricately carved balustrades. Patrons filter in and out, and the low murmur of conversation, punctuated by laughter, floats from inside, and applause suddenly breaks out as the song you are following comes to an end. A moment later, a new song begins, cheers of approval, and a swinging sign above the door declares this as the Horn Gate Inn. And inside the inn, there's hand-carved wooden decor that creates this grand but welcoming ambience. Shadowfae, humans, elf, marked, and even a few halflings dance to a lively song being played by 3 musicians on drum, lute, and pipe. Tables and booths are arrayed around the dance floor, occupied by customers eating and drinking and laughing. Art hangs from the walls above the booths, featuring still lifes, landscapes, portraits, and tasteful nudes. One striking painting is of a white stag. Its flawless pale coat nearly glowing in the shadow of a midnight forest dotted with floating will-o-wisps.
Jath whispers to Faye, "You all can see through illusion, right? So there's no point in me covering my scar?"
I think so, yeah.
Okay, then I'll leave it as be.
Wait, your scar's an illusion?
No, I can cover it very easily with an illusion, but if they can see through it, there's no point. I am rather recognizable with this huge facial scar. But in some towns and villages, I do make it not there.
Kalen kind of elbows Jaff and points at the stag, and then grabs his ear like, you hear the music in the stag.
You would be correct, my friend. You would be correct.
I think we're in the room where it happened.
I think we found the right place. Are there any paintings or any evidence on the walls of the necklace, or can it be assumed that the memory of the necklace and the stag were separate? The necklace being physical, maybe the stag being the painting.
Because you don't see anything about the necklace anywhere.
Perfect.
It just seemed to be like separate memories. Yeah.
Is the bartender wearing a silver unexpected?
A silver necklace was wearing it. No.
It's just whoop whoop. All right, we connected the dots.
But yeah, what would you like to do? You can. As you like to.
I am going to. I'm just gonna kind of, as much as an 8-foot tall dragonkin could, just kind of settle into a corner and listen to what I can.
Okay.
Listening in both, common and draconic.
Sure. No, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception?
No post-deception.
Yes. 11.
I think. Kind of listening. It is. For as much as there was this rule about not insulting people, the smack that is being talked around these tables is an incredible level. There's gossip. You hear several rumors that just couldn't all be true. It seems like it is a very favorite pastime, and I certainly you just get the sense of the type of insults, like that some of it is considered fun, but there's a line they tend not to cross where maybe someone could press charges or the like. And I think you do hear rumors about like bribing, especially this place of a market. The sheltered market. They talk about finding various things and rumors of crime, but this is some of the stuff you pick up.
Okay. It was the market. They didn't say it was like the shadow market or
They call it the sheltered market.
The sheltered market.
Here, all the markets are shadow markets.
But the real dangerous one is the light market.
Out of curiosity, Calder, I realize some of your late brother's effects have transferred, perhaps, to you. Does that mean we're going to have a very difficult night keeping the pitchers full?
I don't know the full extent of what just happened 30 or so minutes ago. So I don't know. We'll see if I start bleeding out of my ears if I try to walk out without paying for everybody.
I didn't express my condolences further, but you have been through quite a day. What?
Yeah, unfortunately, we only have 24 hours to figure this out before the world ends. But I appreciate your recognition of that. Let's see if we can't do what needs doing.
I was attempting to say badly, obviously. If there were things you needed, again, I don't normally emote much, but this is my attempt. If you need something of some kind, please just inform me.
Faye,
Yeah.
do you think you could inquire about the Eldrith Umbril that we're supposed to be looking for? Maybe speak with the bartender?
Okay. Why did I already forget what that was? What is wrong with my brain? Okay, Umbrath, what again?
Eldrith Umbril.
Eldrith Umbril.
The Umbril family.
That's a proper name, correct? Like a person.
Yes.
I'm saying like sort of over Alric and to Faye. But if these people exist, there should be record of them.
I suppose so. Usually.
It
Well,
was
give it your
name-
best.
It was the name of the person that the giant Esmeralda pointed us to, and
Okay,
said that
sorry. I don't know why I didn't. I need to write notes.
You're fine.
it's okay.
You're fine.
That's my bad, G. Okay. So the Umbra. I'm so sorry. Eldrith Umbril. Thank you. I didn't know how to like spell it. Okay, cool. So she is going to give them all a thumbs up and like that big grin that you know that she's gonna get in trouble and ruin everything for everybody. And so and then she starts walking up to the bartender and she's gonna kind of lean in and she's like, okay, I have a question for you. She's just gonna wait for it to like wait
Yeah.
for her to spot.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. And very busy handing out various drinks, getting coin in exchange. Incidentally, as that is happening, I do need Calder to give me a wisdom saving throw.
That's wild.
18.
18. And Calder, you have the charmed condition of this. Because you are now compelled to throw money and not let this person pay.
you're gished.
The cash of your brother has passed on.
Oof. Just double check and make sure I don't have nothing against that. I'm not finding anything. Did I hear a price of that beverage?
Yes, that is a 5 copper beverage.
I'm gonna just like sleight of hand flick a silver at the bartender, be like, I got it, bartender.
Oh, nice. And as you feel different people ordering, you feel you just need to pay for everyone.
I'm going to call the bartender over and pull out a piece of paper and write, I'm covering the drinks for the bar, but please do not announce it.
Okay.
Uh-oh,
And-
you said
Oh,
please.
you just asked the favor.
You said please. You're cooked. You're cooked.
I didn't write please. I just said I'm paying for all the drinks at the bar. Don't announce it.
Okay. Because it goes. And kind of really happy.
And I will just as like a show of good faith, just put out 10 gold, like hand him 10 gold, and just be like, let me know when that runs out.
You could say I'm doing everybody a favor.
Anyone who accepts a drink now owes me.
Gives a slight smile. I think it's this like older looking shadow fae. White eyes, kind of looking too, and smiles. Well, looks like I don't need to be going around trying to find anybody to pay since I've got that. So looks at Faye. Yes, what did you need, love?
Oh, okay. What is the Eldritch Umbral?
The Eldritch Umbral?
Well, the Eldrith Umbral.
Oh, one of my best patrons. Haven't seen him in a while, though. Wonder where the dearie went.
Did he get cooked?
I don't know. He usually was hanging out with Soren.
Who's Soren?
Oh, a gentleman over there. Looks, and you see a very well dressed, a broad shouldered a fae with long white hair. He adorns with some small black with some small braids. And with just these tiny little horns peeking out. And a very pretty face. His skin and eyes are pale gray. As I see him sitting at a table with a few people and smiling. That's a Solon Chimerian, one of the artists. I'd like to adorn our establishment.
Whoa. Her mouth is gonna kind of drop open, and she's kind of like, whoa. Can I talk to him?
Smiles. Oh, certainly you can push your luck.
Push my luck. Wait, now I'm scared. I have never been nervous before. She's kind of just like standing there, face red, because she's got like a little crush, obviously. It's like the puppy like cringe, you know? It's kind of like that kind of a thing. It's just kind of like
See
whoa.
flowers go around their portrait.
Yup.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, are you all right? You're bright red.
What?
Your cheeks and
Do
the
you
tips of
think
your
he
ears
noticed?
are bright red.
Oh no.
It's called
Oh.
blushing.
What's that? Am I dying?
Not yet.
Of infatuation, perhaps.
Infatuation. What's that?
Do you find that man attractive?
Her mouth is gonna shut and she's not gonna respond. Like, well, apparently we need to talk to him to get to know Eldrith Umbral.
Oh, Joy, I'll introduce you.
No!
And I will go up to Soren and be like, "Excuse me, sir.
No!
Are you yelling across the bar?"
Yes.
Yes.
Galen kind of elbows Faye and makes that like juvenile kissing sound like he's making out with someone.
I
Yes,
hate
the-
everybody.
The wood elf over there yelling at me.
What elf?
You look like one.
Okay, well, I actually am like jetting a new picture of her, like as we speak.
Yes,
Still playing it.
the young woman over there that just yelled across the bar know finds you incredibly attractive.
Oh, I'm going to kill.
Look, she's splurged with friends, and they kind
Calder
of like
Brooks.
elbow him.
Is what you can call me.
Calder Brooks. Very well. I am Soren Canarian. It is a pleasure to meet you. Please sit and drink with us. You can even bring your friend if she is able to contain herself in any manner.
Celicus, 5 copper against.
You can see he's got like paint stained hands as he kind of waves, and there's even on his really nice clothes, a few drops of paint.
I wave everybody over.
Ooh, a party.
Celicus,
Kale-
2 silver
I-
against.
I sign to Kaylin, please drag Faye over.
Oh, come on. She's going to fall over herself and swallow her own tongue.
That's not always bad.
I'll have like my cloak, and I'll offer to put her around so she can kind of hide behind me in the cloak.
Also, is that okay? Like, I don't want to make anybody like uncomfortable in any way. Okay, it's okay. Cool.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Awkward movement, awkward conversations.
Wait, like that's making me feel. Should I feel like something's messed up?
Where
Like,
did she
am
go?
I that
don't know.
depraved where I'm
Embarrassment. Faye just boom, gone.
She Homer Simpsoned out.
She did.
She was so embarrassed she went invisible.
It's greater invisibility. She's just.
I
We
have
have
that spell. I didn't cast it on her.
Did she nope out?
She said
She
she
had-
got disconnected.
She has innate embarrassment.
That's definitely a spell, for sure.
Yeah.
I've seen it a few times. By the way, that new map is fucking great.
Oh, with the numbers.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Also, like, there's an old school rhyme here where I'm just like, it's like the old Dragonlance charts where you're just like, this is so cool.
Yeah. This is some number. I just remember what it was called.
So the song from the midpoint was generated?
Yeah.
It makes me so sad and so happy at the same time.
I know. It's like you love it and hate it simultaneously.
Yes. And yeah, I'm a part of that problem, and I hate it.
Okay, new appearance. She has deer ears, deer antlers, a giant witch hat. She's got like patches of like fawn fur, like like the white, like the brown patches of fur with like the white dots. Okay, so she is not a wood elf.
we might misunderstand.
I'm cooked, Chet.
That cutie patootie over there thinks you're hot. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, indeed. Please.
Does
Grabs his
Faye
fingers.
look like she's rumspringing like from the Feywild into the Shadowfell?
That was wild.
That was such a great reference.
Oh gosh.
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, go ahead, Alec.
Rumspringa is like the time where Amish youths go out and experience the world and decide whether or not they're going to
Oh, freak.
live
Okay.
the Amish life or become crazy wild teenagers.
Okay, I guess that fits, honestly. Like,
But also it's to find spouses too. There's that too.
oh,
Because who wouldn't want to leave New York City for the life of an Amish?
Hey man, they got great butter.
That's true.
They've made at least 5 Hallmark movies about that.
Okay. That was awesome. So, as you see Soren here, gives a slight smile. Well, then, my lady, won't you please come and sit? How do you... Here, this is the most expensive drink. It's 5 gold. And snaps her fingers. In fact, for all of you. Bartender starts elbowing, like, and he gives you a look as he comes.
Yep. So how much did I just have to fork over?
35 gold.
That's crazy.
Death, we're gonna have to put that bet to the sidelines.
I only
Galen
have
just
45
stares
left, so
right
I
at
may
Calder
just
as
die
he
to
sips it.
Gesh.
He's just sipping and staring.
That'd be wild. Taking my brother, die to his Gesh.
Well, we might be learning if there's more than one way to pay for a drink in the Shadowfell.
Right.
Which also raises a question: if you die in the Shadowfell, do you die in the Prime? Never mind.
Faye has just been silent this entire time. It looks like she wants to die.
Is she changing color? Does she look like she's blanching or like showing some very visually obvious discomfort?
Oh yes, yes. Her face is very, very red, and now her. Okay, well somehow the tips of her deer ears are turning red too. So she's just red. Like, literally.
Oh, my dear princess, do not be so embarrassed. I would love to have a deep conversation with you and your friends. Tell me what brings you here. What have you done? What has happened that you grace our sweet city of Cormel with your abject beauty?
She just squeaks and can't say.
Laughs. You can tell he's having a lot of fun making her embarrassed. He's just kind of playing a little bit, pushing it. Anything you want to do?
Does she just squeeze? She's silent. Everybody else, someone jump on SOS. Ayúdeme, por favor.
Perhaps the young lady is unwell. She seems to have a bit of a hiccup. I'm not entirely sure. We were told you were a famous artist in the area, perhaps, or some sort of cultural dignitary. Yes, dignitary.
Well, now you're making me blush, but yes, I'm always open for a tag team. If you would be... I have done a few works here and there. I do my very best. Where inspiration strikes, and he points to the painting of the stag. Those completed that not too long ago.
That's an absolute masterpiece, if you don't mind me saying so. I feel like the stag just leaps out of the painting as if it's living, as if it's going to rampage around this bar and leave some kind of a mark. How did you come across? No, what inspired you to make such a beautiful work of motion?
I find inspiration in many things and in many people. Mostly, mostly
it inspired this. Was it? You said people. Wait, was there a person inspired that particular painting?
It's as pretty as his face. Sorry.
Goes. Yes. Someone I once was intimate with. I was thinking of him. But alas, he left me a few months ago. But that is the way these things are.
Well, I mean, you must have heard of the Young Bucks instead, right? I mean, attractive, and I'm going to assume a little bit about the painting and you. Attractive young bucks must have some sort of like lasting presence or some record to leave behind. Because you just up and leave? What sort of treachery was that?
And we had an argument, and then he stormed out. I did not see him again.
So that's it. He just stormed out and left. Just never again, not a single letter.
No, my heart broken, but on the bound for repair.
Well, I think
Can I do an insight check to see if he's lying?
Yeah, sure.
I was gonna say two, but like mine is more specific. What Celicus is trying to get garnish is whether or not he's thinking on like the relationship as with fondness, or like it was like it's soured and like he's kind of like brushing over the fact that I feel so much better off kind of
Mm-hmm.
that they're gone.
Sure, give me the insight.
That was almost a nat one, but it's a 7. It's still pretty shit.
I kind of want to do an inside check, and I do.
But no worries. That nat 1 that rolled off yours rolled over to mine.
Can I do an insight? Is that okay?
I have to give it to you at disadvantage because you're so struck.
Okay, well, I was gonna say as soon as she mentioned that he had a partner, it's like, okay.
Yeah. Also, because we already had 2 rolls, but you know.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, well, that is a 9 plus 7, so 16.
16. Okay. So what specifically were you trying to figure out from his argument?
Kind of like the vibe around the relationship, like genuinely, like I think she would be curious. It's like, okay, but how bad was it? Are they over? Like, are they done? But at the same time, she's like, oh, okay, wait, I don't want to like accidentally say something like offensive, but she's like, okay, so not women, cool. Like, just trying to like figure out, but also like, yeah, trying to get the whole vibe behind the relationship.
Yeah, I would say we give a vibe of definitely is more of a wide open individual in those terms, but with this particular relationship, there was a definitive ending when it kind of brought up the argument of them leaving. It does give the feeling that while it was intimate, it is over.
Okay, so they had like the big fight. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. He's single. She's gonna say that to Celicus. Like, and they say to like really have cut ties. She's kind of like whispering that to Celicus. But I also kind of something else. I was like, is he being deceptive about anything too? Like just trying to get like a vibe to see if he's like being deceptive or if like there's like tension or
I think he didn't seem like he really enjoyed talking about the fight, and I wouldn't say deceptive so much as he's not wanting to talk about his ex to people he's flirting with.
Real? That's valid. Okay.
And how long ago did he say 5 weeks or 5 months?
2 months.
2 months. Okay.
Okay.
Not to pry, but was this a friend of yours, some kind of dilettante or social status person? Was this someone that would be known in the city? Like typically people like you with this immense amount of virtue and talent capability don't date amongst the commoners. I would never deign to presume, but I'm saying, was there some sort of like family connection or some sort of, I don't know, rivalries made or lost based on this pairing? How did that work out?
I would say no. He is of the. We are of the same station, but he has more official duties. He is of one who inherited responsibility, while I inherited leisure and a life where I can pursue my art. But in that mix, we had found a type of partnership.
A work-role balance, yes.
Yes.
I mean, a mix of responsibility and leisure, that seems almost optimal. Ideal, perhaps, for a good couple, but it fell apart somehow.
Yes, as these things do. Sometimes the need for revelry can overtake one's senses.
Counterbalanced by the need for what? Revelry versus...
Give me a persuasion check.
You got it. 2 seconds. For me, that's a +7. Rolling the right dice. I'm going to use one of your die, in fact, for this one. That is a neat 17 plus the 7.
24.
Correct.
Kind of sighs for a moment and takes a hard drink of his thing. Must be your eyes. Eldrith had taken to visiting 2 newer courtesans at the Pluming Lantern.
He
I-
cheated on you?
In
Sorry.
a manner, I was jealous. But then Eldrith spent more and more of his family's money on these 2, and my jealousy turned to worry. I confronted him about he was going to throw away his whole life, his future, the future of his house. He was angry, almost like an addict, willing to do whatever he could just to earn a few more minutes of their time. Even threw a pot of paint against the wall as he stormed out. But it was sad, both for our love, but seeing a friend go wrong that way, forgetting everything and betraying everything in their whole life, their family, their responsibility, for pleasure.
It's the kind of story one writes a ballad about.
Kalen kind of signs out, a tale as old as time.
Anything else?
Is Faye still hiding?
Absolutely.
Can I clarify something real quick about something we learned in the past from Esmeralda? Did she say that Eldrith Umbral was a giant?
No.
That's what I thought.
Just that they were in charge of
Yes.
the thing.
Okay.
What was Zoe's perception? You thought that was going to be a giant we found?
So it was mentioned like at some point it got crossed. I think someone said that Eldrith Umbral was a giant at sessions ago, and so I had it in my mind that we were looking for like
that Umbral was a line of giants, like that was their family.
That was also my impression.
And
Okay.
and so I was like, wait, I need to clarify this because some things are not adding up as we're revealing things.
No, I don't know if that's based on what I had said, but no, the giant Esmeralda told us of this person, but I didn't know who they were.
But they're clearly in the city, like the city, right? That was the
Yes.
route, the base mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry. Time back in.
Nope. Perfect. Well done. Faye, you look like you need a drink, perhaps.
Be quiet.
No, she doesn't.
You need another one? Yes, mother.
No.
Ugh.
My
I just-
apologies.
I just give the bartender the rest, like my coin pouch. It's 45 golds and 6 silver.
I hate it here.
Master Calder, do you have a problem we should probably address? Is there some sort
I
of
don't know that it's addressable. It is seems to be a gift.
It doesn't define him. He can stop.
at any time? Yes.
That I seem to have inherited from my brother, from a bird that we know.
A bird. Alaric, is this dispellable?
I tried. My brother nearly died. But to be
all
fair,
have
that was
some history.
that was in front of said bird. So I don't
But-
know if
He also
Maybe
died
now.
anyway.
I'm happy to try.
Calder, you may also wish to err on the side of caution and attempt to solve problems with your words for the foreseeable future.
Why did I just get like deja vu? Wait, was that said before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I could revive him, I'd kill him.
Well, would that help? Never mind.
Okay, are we ready to go? Like,
Glancing in the corner, Kaylin, have you learned anything today? Have you discovered some great mysteries?
I just look at him and shake my head. I rolled a natural 1 on my perception check. So, yeah.
So you've discovered the bottom of the glass. That's a very important thing to understand.
He discovered that he liked whatever this 5 gold a drink was because he's smiling from it. Yeah, that's it. Other than I'll pass along, the things I noticed from my perception check.
There's gum underneath the table. There's definitely some stickiness on the
No,
bar.
well, I'm sorry. Well, no, the perception I passed with an 11, but the insight into his lies was that one. But yeah, I just noticed that, in this place at least, the fairy rules are definitely less. There's definitely not a strict adherence to them. But, they don't cross a certain line. Yeah, it's not a whole, nothing that's really going to help us. Although, do we want to ask him about? He kind of, because he doesn't want to say the name out loud.
Seeing as we're on a time restriction, I think I'll say it. Soren, we're looking for an Umbrith. Alaric, what was it?
Eldrith Umbral.
Eldrith. That one. Eldrith Umbral. And the fine barkeep said that you were, you knew of them.
wait, isn't that the person?
That
who
is
was
just
talking-
That's who he's been talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, time out real quick, because just to make sure everyone's on the same page. The story he just told about his ex, that they had a fight like 2 months ago.
Had he
there was
said their
blood in the
name?
paint.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
missed that.
Okay. Time back in.
No, but you're not
So
the
then-
only
so
one. I
I-
completely missed it as well.
So I do not ask that.
So maybe connecting dots. Eldrith is who ended up in the swamp.
Possibly. We don't know. But
We have a
That's-
hint. We don't have knowledge. We have a hint.
Well, I think you take that, and because of where we're sitting, his memory of the stag and the song, so he was probably in here a lot.
But again, aboard, we need a connection. Maybe the necklace. Maybe.
But we do have a lead. This salon, right?
Oh yeah, he was giving all of his stuff away, so it's a very good
Oh,
possibility that
you remember
whoever's
the
at that
painting.
blooming lantern.
Oh, sorry. I was not muted. I'm so sorry.
So whoever's at that pluming lantern might have that necklace.
Um,
And if they do, that could be possible that that's who their killer is. Because I don't think this dude killed anybody.
Wait, did we already talk about the unfinished painting with Soren?
More or less, he said that he had painted the painting that was on the wall.
And it was,
It's finished now, but 2 months ago it was not.
oh my gosh, cooked.
I hate to ask this, but could you describe him?
From
orders
the
a third
front.
drink. As
She's watching very intently. He's like, what's he gonna say?
and begins to describe the person who you met near the river.
Oh my gosh! Like it's gonna like pop out of her mouth. She's gonna turn to everybody with like, guys, it sounds like Bloob.
I think you mean stag.
Bloob.
Stag.
Oh wait, we did agree on stack. I'm so sorry. I don't want to talk about your. To be fair, she's not saying anything. So. Does that mean we can go now?
So, like, legitimately, what were we trying to find out?
If he was single.
Mission accomplished, guys. Let's wrap it up. We're going home.
Right. Because, like, what we now kind of know who he is, where he's from, his,
So
his backstory.
the giant Esmeralda told us to close the portal, we need to find an Eldrith Umbral.
Yeah.
And then when we were on our way, we met the ghost and
Who
he
is
said we
Eldrith?
who is Eldrith, but he's a ghost and he doesn't have any memory of who
Yeah.
he is. And now we're at the tavern, have conveniently met his ex, and now we can decide whether or not we tell him we found the ghost of his dead ex.
Yeah, I don't
Doesn't-
think so. I would say no. Let's not do that.
Sounds like
But-
person history.
Maybe if we can find this necklace and bring it to him, it'll restore his memories, and at that point, he can tell us how to control.
All right, since we're above board, this is a balance of power issue, right? So imagine there are people in this city that have power and control, right? This artist maybe is a piece of that faction. Revealing that you know that the previous person in power is dead or is a ghost, maybe good, maybe bad, not sure, right? We don't know enough about, I'm finding here, we don't know enough about whether or not this is actually helpful or relevant to make that decision.
Yes,
We should
I
collect
think
more
we've got
information.
some searching to do, and we have a lead that goes to the salon.
Yeah. My vote is to play. My natural inclination would be to play everything as close to the chest as possible.
Are you me?
All right. Then anything else you'd like to know from Soren?
Are you coming with us?
Why would I come? I mean, you could come with me in a few weeks. I have an apartment in the top.
What?
Well, Faye, if you wanted
Yes, I have a
to,
whole floor.
if you wanted to take a break to
All of us?
acquaint
All of us?
yourself with Soren more closely.
Okay. Wow. She's like never like experienced a crush before, so she's just like, what the fuck do I do?
Doe, please, you probably want to take a deep breath and maybe understand better the moment you're in. I'm not presuming to speak for you. I'm simply saying at this point, you probably should step back and decide whether or not this is the right choice for you. Does that make sense? Or am I totally talking to myself? I'm talking to myself, never mind.
Focus.
Well, we got 24 hours.
We have
Less than that. Much less
Less
than that,
than
yes.
So
Yeah,
I
we're-
don't
we're
have
probably
How
in
many
the-
hours did it take us to get here again? I forget. The travel to the city was like a couple
least
of
5 or
hours at
6.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
I think it was like, oh, it was 5. Jesus, I thought it was like 3.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to add this detail. But as soon as he mentions that, like a bunch of flowers pop up in her hair. She's like, "What?" Like literally.
love it.
Well, I guess that
Time's
changes
ticking.
my number
Yeah.
counter. Less than 19 hours.
What did you have? Because I'll go with Molly.
I like
Molly, you
that.
should always speak up because I will always defer because you're gonna have.
Oh,
I
okay.
know you're on it.
The only thing that I know was that you said it was going to take multiple hours to get to the city, but something that could be done about it was our ritual with Esmeralda that tied us to the plane of shadow. I'm not sure, but it was never like
Oh no, that just
cemented
gave you more
in path.
power. It didn't give you.
Okay.
She couldn't do like the time, but she could give you some type of boon. That was the boon she could offer.
All right, then yes, it is. This is our timeline. We have less than 19 hours. I'm sorry, Faye. I don't think you have time to get your hanky panky on.
I mean, she does separate from the crowd. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But again, splitting up the party is not recommended.
Is he wearing a necklace by chance?
No.
Okay.
I kind of I look over at Calder. I kind of tap him in sign language again because I don't want to talk. Say, I think we should check the pluming lantern for the necklace.
I'll sign back. That's wise. Well, Soren, it's been a pleasure. Perhaps in the future we can all share another beverage, and perhaps Faye will have found her tongue by then.
One can only hope.
Is there a cat around?
Shut up.
Much deeply appreciate your time, good sir. Much appreciated. And as we pass through this town, and again in the future, we will be always in your debt.
Don't say that.
Gotta smiles. All right.
So are we leaving the tavern? Is that what we're doing right now? Okay.
Yep.
She's gonna make like a little flower appear in front of him. It's like it's a little red rose, you know.
He smiles as he gives it a slight kiss and nods it towards you.
Subtle.
Primrose, nice detail.
Do we know which way the pluming lantern is?
Easy
East.
enough to get directions,
Okay.
but it is east. It's number 2 on the map.
Number 2. Do you want? I guess because signing is going to be way too hard if it's only just us. Back to using regular voice. So what is our plan going into this new one? Are we going to just look first, or are we going to question someone?
I mean, I think you have to pay for there to be a touch policy.
Experience guide, yes.
On the other hand, you don't. That's a bit crass.
Why stop now?
Going into an establishment that I'm making the assumption this place is, going in and looking and we don't want to offend anyone, right? That's
Yes.
That's like the main thing. That's
I volunteer.
How would we offend people?
window shopping is maybe frowned upon.
Generally, when one goes into
Oh, that's what you guys are talking. Oh.
Celica speaks truth.
Again,
personalized.
I understand the terror here, and I shall be the sacrificial lamb.
You're a bit eager,
so-
perhaps.
Our new friend to the city is here for a good time, not a long time, and we're showing them a good time out. And this was recommended to us. Sound good?
Yeah. I cannot assist with the purchasing of that time.
Alaric,
Hmm.
you think it'd be wise if we send Kalen in with assistance, perhaps of the miniature variety?
Again, I cannot shrink or enlarge people.
Well, I am a
Stop.
fae. I could go in.
You could. Can you turn into a tiny spider?
I think so. I can also turn into a rat. Or an owl.
Can
that
you turn
eats rats.
invisible? Like a
No.
method? Or what's that stupid thing called?
They can provide invisibility for an hour.
Actually,
Well,
the spider idea is not bad.
If they have a balcony, a owl wouldn't be too out of place. If it was Kalen's
Since
pet.
my mind goes. You probably that's probably not an establishment you want to be caught being an invisible in.
No.
I wasn't
you pay
offering
extra
the
for that.
invisible one.
I'm just trying to address problems before we reach them.
I could go in and pretend to be a part of it. Oh wait, that was a really bad idea, Lena. What is that was a
Yeah, I was
really
like-
bad idea.
Are you a method?
I
actor?
was like, no, it's like because she says like I could pretend to work for them, like it's a freaking tavern, bro. What?
Oh,
God,
you're there seeking employment.
Yeah.
I'm actually so embarrassed right now. Like legit. I'm like
Don't be. Don't be.
IRL dog, face is red. I'm Faye. Like,
So option B: spiders, crows, owls.
oh, I could go in pretending.
What are you pretending exactly?
Calder, you're Faye touched, right? Whoa, that sounds so bad, Olena! Oh my god!
Don't be literal.
I don't know that I've ever been touched by Faye, other than the one time you touched me, but
Oh my gosh, guys, I cannot speak anymore. I'm gonna die.
That's the only way to get that feat from now on is to visit the salon.
That's crazy.
the prerequisite, did you visit this particular salon?
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say, like, any connection to the Fae. Like, I don't know. I don't want to suggest it because now I'm like, ew. gross. But it's like, if we go in like pretending to be patrons, but that's also lying. Or like pretending to work there. Like I feel like that would be lying, but like, and I really don't want to lie to a fae, but at the same
So-
time, like we can't
so-
just walk in and be like, yo, like how many like sus employees do you have, dude? Like
Well,
you gotta have like an inside man to be able to be like, hey, this person seems
It doesn't
kinda
have to be sus. We can.
right.
It can be stated that hey, we were recommended the.
I mean, we have a name that we can use. This Eldrith Umbral recommended a certain person.
That he
The-
used or that he would visit regularly.
Right.
I
And-
forget the name at the moment.
And Kaelin has volunteered as tribute, so they could be asking for the same accommodations.
And also to spend time there. He's spending time there. It just is not specific on what kind of time. How long of time?
But to clarify, I don't think we should all be going in. That is awkward.
No.
Group rates are probably much more
It's
expensive.
true. That's right.
I am so uncomfortable.
Get used to it.
So, Kaelin, as the front runner on this, do you have any other questions?
He looks and he's like, believe it or not, this will not be my first time in an establishment such as this.
I'm glad we brought in a ringer.
You get some, brother. You get some, brother.
But he looks and he's like, but to be quite honest, we're gonna have to do this as like we have very specific tastes. And so otherwise we can't just walk around staring at each one. But every place is different, so we'll have to play it by ear, but we need kind of a general guideline.
So like what, handcuffs? Sorry. Sorry.
Kaelin says, no, that requires a safe word. Mine's blueberry pancakes.
Never mind.
Yeah, okay. Wait. So, my thought was that if you could go in there and get the attention and of the same person that met with Eldrith Umbral, perhaps you might be able to gain more information from that specific individual that works at the salon. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but how am I just gonna casually bring up Eldrith and the fact that this person has been just disappeared? What if he got disappeared from here?
You don't need to bring that up at all. You just say that you were recommended this place by Eldrith, and that the person that Eldrith met with was recommended to you. And if they're
I think,
available, you'd like to talk to them.
I
And
could
more
go
things.
in as your emotional support dog. I could go to a wolf.
I don't think that they would allow a wolf into the establishment.
But
It
I
might
think
be a bit much.
if you were a rat, you could stay in his pack.
Like a
And
pack
then
rat.
you would at least have 2 people on the inside.
I can.
Well, as a barbarian, I could probably pass off with a wolf.
But would they
Again,
let a
they
wolf
might
in?
ask that your wolf stay outside for safety reasons.
Or I
Just
could
stay on
say,
your service dog.
I can just say, no, she stays everywhere. I'll just have her sit inside the lobby.
They
Or-
can refuse service.
and
Smaller
then-
animal that can't be seen on your person.
Yeah, but the
And-
thing is if they figure out we're all cooked, you know what? I'm gonna agree with you guys. Let's go ahead and do a smaller animal so we can move this
Or-
along.
Okay.
Well, here's time to end the session. And we will.
Yeah, I saw Matt's expression. I was like, okay, we gotta move it along.
We will get back as you guys try to infiltrate to the pluming lantern next time.